Okay, hello, welcome in everyone. Happy Monday. Hope it's been good for you all so far. So this wasn't quite according to plan. I was gonna probably go live a bit later today to finish this off, but I'm just getting like nothing done today. I've got one of those days where I just have like a mental block on everything. So I'm gonna finish this now because that's probably the easiest thing on my list. Oop, I left my cat ears on. I guess I'll leave them on, and then yeah, I guess I'll be that. And then I can probably start planning the hate lock properly for our next streaming stuff. But yeah, welcome in all. Here we got Ludu, Grats on the first, very nice. Meep, welcome in Llama, who has a founder's badge now, I guess. You must have got that when I got a partner, right, I think? Very nice, I only just noticed that was a thing. Hey Dog, thank you for the lurk and the bless, welcome in. Hello Robed. Hello Neo, hello Fick. Hello Gerbs, hello Tom. Hello Nez. Hello Gongi. I'm glad to see you here, because I would prefer you were here for the finale, but I didn't know if it was a good time for you or not. So hopefully it's not too bad. I know Gerbs, yeah, all the information's been revealed. Hello Swede, why didn't I see to you too? Yeah, so yesterday I was hoping to get the entire postgame done, but I kind of overestimated how much was left on the Pokedex, how long the Pokedex would take, because there were a few 1% encounters and such that I hadn't realised. We did get through most of it, so it probably won't actually take too long to complete. We've got about, maybe, let's see, 386 minus 327. That's about 59 mons, I think. I am thick, yeah. I think, like, given it's not a super big dex, and it is a 386 hack in a way, I may as well do it. And I do like completing a dex when I can. I haven't actually done it in quite a while, so it's kind of fun to do. So we're just going to finish it off. We're going to defeat the Gongus cameo fight. And I think that's it, to be honest. There's not actually anything else to do in the game as far as I'm aware. So yeah. This will probably not be a super long stream, but we'll see where we get to. Yeah, in the meantime, let's go. So where did we get to yesterday? I think it was... I was trying to finish Kanto, and I think we got a decent ways through, but I didn't quite finish. So we got to... Was it about... Sapphire, maybe? Yes, Sapphire was the next thing. Okay. And Sapphire is available on 123, 119, and Mount Pyre, looks like. There is the Battle Tower, but yeah, that is unchanged, and also doesn't really have an endpoint. So, probably no point doing that one. Hi Rennie, welcome in, welcome in. It did cross my mind, but yeah, like, there's not even a Tower Tycoon in Ruby and Sapphire, is there? It's literally just endless battling. So yeah, we'll head over to 123, I guess, and we'll patch some stuff there. I believe like all the trade evolutions are there, so we might well find something else though, actually. Yep, no Annabelle, no Palmer, no nobody. Oop, we didn't fight you before. Okay. Dracomedia, bam. So just over the waterfall. Oh, there's also twins, isn't there? I'll just say now, I've only got one Pokemon, so maybe I can just walk straight through here. Oh yeah, I could have done this before. Oh, never mind. I guess not. How does this work? Oh. Okay. Whatever. Slightly unexpected, but I guess we have double Rayquaza. That's odd. These are standard double trainers. I thought that would just not activate. That's surprising, but okay. Whatever. I don't know, Jane Ash should duplicated it. Welcome in. I guess all I have is an egg and Rayquaza for my party, so I don't know if... Oh shit. Oh dear, I should not have done that. Ah, I've broken it. There's a bacon in the egg. So that makes sense, but whoops-a-daisy. What have I done? I don't know, Rock. I don't know. This is quite... Is this because I have an egg in my party specifically? Okay, it looks like my unhatched Bagons have a crazy stats still, so I think we're fine. Oh, I see Gongi, okay. Oh dear. Oh. Well, I guess we lost the Nuzlocke. Oh. Where's my Rayquaza? Okay, let's reset. Okay, I did not know you could screw the game up that badly. Interesting. Yeah, okay, let me just catch something else then. That was wild. Okay. Try this again. I'm assuming I can... Maybe not, actually. Whatever. It's not a Nuzlocke anymore. I can use 4 Easters. Okay, there we go. Oh, Rayquaza. Going all around the universe. Yeah, welcome in, K-Pig. Thanks for the raid. Why is my raid alert not working? Odd. I haven't changed anything. Okay, I don't know why it's not working, but appreciate the raid, K-Pig. Thank you. Hope you had a good stream. Let me give you a shout out. Weird. Okay, so we are looking for a Sapphire. That's not a Sapphire. I haven't actually checked the encounter rates, but I'm assuming it's probably here as like maybe a low percentage. Because I guess Sizzle is probably very good in this game, right? I never had the pleasure of getting one, but still. Yeah, the Hornet's fight's really cool. I have to admit, yeah, that is okay. I don't think I gave the Frame 2s in Emerald enough credit, because some of them actually are really good as standalone sprites. I think back in the day I did kind of use Kingdra's Emerald sprite, as a Infrared Omega. But for the most part I kind of ignored them. There's a lot of them that also look terrible as standalone sprites, so it is kind of balanced out, but yeah. Do I have Smoochum already? I don't. Okay, so I may as well get Smoochum first, and then evolve that into Jinx, which I think is in Meteor Falls. Probably Shuttle Cave too, actually. Let me check. Yeah, it is. Okay. And also Vampire. Interesting. Be able to change screens after you cooked it. Oh, right. The classic calc issue. I'm sorry. That's annoying. Yeah, boy, I only just noticed Emmy's on. Is that her first stream in ages? I was just looking at my list as I was starting. I was like, Emmy? I haven't seen Emmy on in ages. Might read into her afterwards. I'll see what's going on. Good to see you back. Meteor, where you're Smoochum. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think I saw it out before a few times. Thanks for the look, Tom. I mean, what Emerald Frame 2s are there? There's Haunter, there's Rapidash. I'm not sure there's any others. Yeah, I'm assuming Smoochum is just in here. Sneasel. I guess it could just be in the ice room. I better check, actually. Let's get the docks open. Oop, that Moltres is still up. It is permanent, K-Pig, yes. It's Gen 3 mechanics, including Drizzle and Drought and stuff. So yeah, it would be permanent. Makes them pretty strong abilities, but they are quite fun. I kind of like Infinite Weather more than not Infinite, but I will admit it is kind of broken. Yeah, Llama, proper fat ass. Okay, it's 5%, that's why. Hi, boys. Good afternoon. So, Ludo, what does it look like for you then? You need to, like, take all the equipment to where you want to film it and stuff? Or you have, like, several different scenes to do, I guess? Based on what I've heard you say, it sounds like there might be a few different things. I'm not sure, though. Okay. I guess if you're actually doing a bunch of cameos this time around, then... Oh, there's the raid alert. I don't know why that took so long. But, okay. Got there eventually. Maybe there was a blockage on the network end. Looking forward to seeing the end result, Ludu. The other two trailers were very fun to watch. 2 minutes, eh? Wow. Ah, no worries, Mark. Sorry, you didn't miss a whole lot anyways. Yeah, we just ended up with that weird glitch because I went into... I used a Rayquaza and an egg, and that somehow turned into 2 Rayquazas, which then turned into 2 glitchy Bighorns. I don't know, it was all very strange. But we're good now. Yeah, I think 2 to 3 minutes is probably a sweet spot for what you're trying to do, so that sounds good already. A Pinsir. Where can I find Pinsir? Fulminate, or... Is that Mount Chimney? Is Pinsir a Mount... Oh, it's a Jagged Pass, maybe? Yeah, it's Jagged Pass, okay. Or if we go to 118? 118, sure? Coast? Also 5% there, okay. Just so you push kids might be rushed, but you want to take some... Yeah, no, that's fair enough. No harm taking some pride in your work, lady. I'll go to Jagged Pass, I think. So we're looking for a Pinsir now. You know, fun fact, I've never actually completed... Oh, Dunsparce is new. I've never actually completed the Pokedex on any of my ROM hacks either, I don't think, despite some of them having a specific quest to do so. I always kind of just hacked it in to test. I'm not a very good game tester. Maybe it's something I should do at some point, yeah. Sounds good, they do. Wednesday's probably a good start. Ooh, Spoink is new. Yeah, Remplat could be an option. Oh, wait, that was what we wanted. Okay. Ah. Bloody grass. Yeah, the 4... I'm sure it wouldn't take too long either, but I guess you still need all the individual items and stuff. I don't need this anymore. That was just a temporary thing. I'll have to do Reniplat. Talk to them. I did Llama, but I can do it again if you want. Yeah, we had to talk to him yesterday. For sure, I can show you again if you want. What has 2 more questions? Is Pikachu worth to delay for Volt Tackle? So from what I've seen, Volt Tackle is really good. So it might be worth it, yeah. Good job getting here. Anyway, this is just a silly beta sprite. Smile Lamau. And that's it. Yeah, so I've only seen Volt Tackle a little bit. But it is really good if you can wait that long. And I imagine it pops off a lot in the Archie fight later on. I don't know what level Pikachu gets Volt Tackle. From personal experience, I could not tell you because in A1, I didn't get Raichu until Sutopolis, and it was already a Raichu. And attempt 2 and 3, I never got Pikachu at all. So it seems good from what I've seen, but I don't know myself. Wobber for Elite 4, it can be. It's pretty predictable what moves the enemy will use, so in that sense, it's probably pretty good. I think someone did bring Wobber to Elite 4 recently, because I remember commenting about... what was it? Was it J-Mash? I can't remember. I know someone bought Wobber to Elite 4, and then they were like, it's the trade one, and I was like, wow, someone actually went for that trade, but it looks like it actually did pretty well. Oh yeah, the Island of Ships guy, the classic. The Court Holds on ending. Yeah. Bushy's Camelton, yeah. To be fair, I imagine you can get pretty close to a briefcase with a lot of things, so it should be alright. Do I have an ooh emote? I don't have a 7TV one, actually. I guess I didn't see one very often. Okay, I got completely distracted. What was I doing? Right, I need to get the evolutions. That's a bit annoying. And I did also just catch a Spoink that I need to evolve. So let's get the candies out. Certainly a lot faster than doing the Pokedex in the actual games, given I can just rare candy everything. Normally it takes a lot of grinding. Okay, sounds good, Ludu. Thanks for popping in. Good luck with the video. Ooh, this is Alola music. God, I am so scared for the Alola part of the hate lock. The early game in Alola is actually really brutal. I could like get to Gen 7 and then just instantly wipe to Teacher Emily or Alima like that. I'm gonna have to like use every abusive mechanic I can, I think, when I get there. There's some really scary stuff in early game Alola, especially with the Astral and stuff. Yeah, I hope not, Vic, but gosh, I don't know how to consistently get past her. Oh, you can't hear me, can you? Yeah, I'm also like debating if I want to go for a rule where I don't duplicate if I don't use the same starter back to back. But I might also affect Gen 7, so I'm a little torn on it all. Maybe Rock Smash Picky Peck could be a shout. If I get it, I'm probably going to put in a rule that says the guaranteed encounter does not count, just to add some variety. Yeah, I want these to do vitamins. So for people who aren't aware, you unlock Festival Plaza as soon as you get to the trainer school, technically in Sun and Moon. So technically you could grind out all the way up to the max level and get vitamins that way around. So we do kind of allow max EVs at that point, even though it's not really realistic. But it's a good way to actually get past the game of Sun and Moon. And that Luda, yeah, I'd be pretty hard about that. He just has a bit of dialogue, Doroko. I'll show you again. I'm not in a massive rush, so it's fine, I don't really mind. Probably the last time I'm going to show this, so if you do want to see the Yoda guy, to anyone in chat, please pay attention now. But yeah, so you can just hop through him. He says, "Good job getting here. Anyway, this is just a silly beta sprite, Lamau." And that's it. Doesn't do anything, just a little Easter egg. Yeah, if you couldn't do Alola with, like, the Route 1 encounters, it would be impossible. As far as I'm aware, Pinwheel Claws only really comes into effect for Pinwheel Forest itself in Black and White, and then the Route 1 in Alola. So, the three parts of Route 1 and the starter. I think aside from that, that's it, really. And it's a bit of a weird one, because technically the starter in Ultra Sun does count as Route 1, but I think I just ignore that anyway. So it's a little inconsistent, but yeah. Unless I just change it so starters don't count or something, I don't know. Oh, freezing emulator sounds awful, yeah. You have to see the conversation again. Oh no. That's another 5 minutes gone. Ah, it was Eevee, that was it. True, yeah. I don't normally do the 209 Lost Tower one because it's not essential, but I can absolutely see the logic. Yeah, it would. The fact it's not its own separate thing is really strange. Go on, Matt. Ooh, Twitch staff, eh? Interesting. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was really stoked to get the partner check mark, so thank you very much. I appreciate Twitch staff for being willing to give it to me. Thank you. Yeah, first time I've seen Twitch staff in my chat. Cool. I've seen like the little spanner in some other chats occasionally, but it's definitely a rare one. Ah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy to have the community I do. Very wholesome and fun to hang around, so really do enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. Streaming's been great. It's honestly a lot more enjoyable than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, thank you very much. Ooh, Jolteon. Okay, I have to evolve that, I guess, but Flareon is in the Scorched Cave, right? Or in Victory Road. Where can I get Eevee from? Just Route 101, okay. That is quite interesting. So if I hadn't counted the starter as 101, I could have potentially got Eevee then. But I guess in another context, it would be a wasted encounter. Actually, that reminds me, I did have one issue that occurred to me. Welcome in, Steam. So, when I was thinking about dupes and the hate lock and stuff, one thing that did occur to me is that if I did Colosseum, you technically get Espeon and Umbreon as starters initially, and they would be duplicates of each other if I counted Eevee as one dupe, so I don't actually know how to handle that situation. So in that case, I'm wondering maybe if it makes more sense to count Eevee specifically as separate champs, but I'm not sure. But that sounds like it's a bit inconsistent, so I don't know. The weird one, that one. Back in the answer. Last 5 star already? It's only half 5. Smart to do Colo-based count evolutions are separate. Probably true, yeah. Yeah, that is true, Swede. There's not really any way to get around it, is there? But maybe it would be best to do that. I'm not sure, to be honest. Hi, Charlie. Just a touch, yeah. Okay, there's one. Actually, what? Is Eevee like a 1% or a 4% or what? Let's have a look. 1%, okay. So I should probably go elsewhere for... Oh, hello. Thank you for the random subs, Suze. I appreciate it. Oh, you're trying to hit invoice, are you? Unlucky. But thank you for the subs. Much appreciated, Suze, as always. I don't think you hit any regulars there, though, I'm afraid. I recognise one name, but I don't think they're in chat very much, and the others I don't know, to be honest. And now my chat's bugged out. Ah. Ugh. I have an issue sometimes on my Twitch chat where like it gets stuck for some reason. It's probably on my end, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. Could you ever dupe scores for each branch Evo, so Soaking does a block a turbo? I can potentially do that, yes. That is one way you compare the full series. The only issue is that it's less clear-cut, so like you need to make a decision on how to handle different forms. Like, let's say Wormadam, for instance, is like, would you count each of those as a separate form? There's a case of like Coughing can evolve into, well, I guess like your example there, Slowpoke evolves into both mons, so that wouldn't count. But then I don't know, yeah. It's a bit of a confusing one. You could also do the case of like maybe only the Pokemon that you actually champ counts, but then technically you could do unevolved mons and stuff. So I really don't know. The mons not forms. Yeah, that could be one way to do it as well. There's also the kind of, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one as well because, like, I don't know, yeah, I guess it's a case of dex numbers versus... I don't know, it's a tough one. I like the clean-cut approach, but also, yeah, it does make it impossible to deal with EVs and stuff. Oh, Jiro, thank you for the tier 1 win voice. Now that one should get a lot of use, so good investment. Thank you very much. Well, at least good investment as far as a Twitch sub talk goes, anyways. Oh, I forgot to tell you, actually. When I got added DTA 2 emotes, I also swapped around the follower emotes a bit. So I think I changed it to, like, the hello, 2 of the Lampent ones, or 3 of the Lampent ones, and then a Chandelier one, I think. I guess that doesn't really affect that many people, but yeah. You got Terrapicus and Scramble, nice. How? Was that like a randomized encounter, or was it just a low percentage? Flareon. That's what I wanted. It's in eggs? Okay. Interesting. Ooh, Cheetah. I don't think I have a Larvitar yet, so I might as well just level that one up instead, though. Partners can change the emote prefix, yeah, Jibs. I do have the option to do so, I just haven't done so. But it is there for me now if I want it. I did think about it, but I don't know what I would change it to be honest. Change it to Drayan. things. Maybe. I have all the I uploaded all the emotes to Discord separately. Another one ready? Oh no. Thank you though, I appreciate it. To Rin Omega. Don't sub to me, it's up to Rennie. Look at these emotes. Oh, Hype Train, right, is that what it is? I actually don't have quite a few level 3 emotes. They must have added a few more. That down bad one is kind of funny. Hmm. Oh wait, I don't have Flag on yet, but I'll evolve a Trapinch instead. Okay, hang on. Flareon is in here, right? It's definitely this room, I'm pretty sure, but it's a 10%. Okay, I'm just getting quite unlucky, I think. Gotta go for now? Alright, see you there, Rennie. Thanks for popping in, and thank you again for the sub. There it is. Looking kind of shiny, but not. Oh, no, I still have not seen a single shiny. I think it's a 1 in 20, 48 range. Rate, even. So, it's not super likely, but it's also not impossible given the amount of encounters we've done, so I'm a little surprised we haven't seen a single one yet. Only a little bit, though. Don't fly. I see what you mean, yeah. There is a very cat appearance about it, isn't there? I always think the same when my cat does like a similar pose to that, and I'm just like, oh, she looks so polite. Okay, so I need a Thunderstone. I got Espeon before, and I already had Umbreon as my main thing, so that should be all the evolutions done. And hopefully Big-On will eventually actually, yeah. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. We have not actually even seen Omanite. Okay, that's interesting. Where is that? Safari Zone A4, or it's a 30% in Oldale Town. Okay. Interesting. They never did delay this. Oh wow, this goes all the way up actually. Cool. A 1% in chamber? Oh god. Same pick, honestly, yeah. I always got my, like, Azrael here at the start, but besides that, I kind of forgot. I'm starting to think I need to bring a Sweet Scent Mon with me if I have one. Okay, there's Omanite. Lord Helix himself. Praise be. But I can't believe how old Twitch plays Pokemon is. Like, I have distinct memories of being in university when that was happening. Like, during some of the labs I had for one of my modules and stuff. God, it's so old. Good memories. But, oh, it's such a long time. Like, 12 years, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's have a look. Maybe it is somewhere else. Okay, it's also Meteor Falls. It's a 1%, but still, it's much better than the cavern, I think. Hi, Safi. About 12 years, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 13, I'm not sure, because I remember seeing it in my 3rd year of uni, I think. So that would probably add up to about then. Really, answer. To be fair, it was out, not, well, when has that been out? No, I guess that was also about just before I went to uni, isn't it? So, that does kind of add up, actually. I think I remember you saying you were around the same age as me. Well. Yeah, indeed. It's a pretty wild piece of history figured it out, isn't it? Because, yeah, I guess people who are like 25 or under would still... Well, I guess anyone who would be, yeah, 27 or under, technically. Or something like that. No, 29 or under. Oh, yeah. That's crazy to think about. Oh, good times though. It's kind of a shame it fell off a bit after red and blue, but I guess to be fair, it was the most magical first time around. Actually, does the channel still exist at this point? I assume it probably does, right? Just very niche at this point. Let me check. Yeah, it's live at the moment doing Battle Revolution Gambling, I think. With 57 viewers. Oh, hang on, wait, the description says 2014. Oh, no, yeah, that makes sense, actually, sorry, my bad. Yeah, 2014 then. Yeah, it's about 11 years old. Were you chips? Oh god, this... I guess that does add up, to be fair, yeah. There are many people who were very much literal toddlers and stuff when I made that, who are in my chat now. It's crazy. I'll come in that. Right, what was I doing? I got distracted by being old. Can't help it, Anto. I feel that every day. Okay, we need to go here. And then back to the back room of Meteor Falls, I think. Ah, okay, try it. Alright. You know, Jez, I'm actually a little surprised at that just because, like, how much you've rubbed shoulders with, like, a lot of the famous content creators nowadays, I'm surprised you were able to do all that long ago while being the age you would have been then, if that makes sense. That's interesting. 2007, oh god. I'm still like, anything past 2000 looks so young to me, even though I know that's really not the case anymore. Ugh. Oh well. Ooh, Gorbis. I need that actually. Fire Omega was 2009. Very, very old at this point. So it was like, Fire Omega was 2009, Blaze Black was 2011, Sacred Gold and Blaze Black 2 were both 2012. Rising Ruby was 2015, I believe. Renegade Platinum was the end of 2018. Redux, if that counts, was 2022? I can't remember if it's 21 or 22. And then that's it so far. I don't know, Thick. Maybe that's when Fire Omega DX came out? That's a little strange. It's 2007, okay. That makes sense, yeah. I guess it would be early enough to catch all the waves and such. Okay, makes sense, Jibs. So you weren't like a really irritating 15-year-old or something. Yeah. There's a lot of history. Like, I'm not that old in the grand scale of things, but relative to the community I'm in at the moment, I am definitely on the older side. It is what it is, but yeah. But I still don't have that many responsibilities and such, so it's not too much of a big deal for me. Pretty sweet. Okay, where is this Aerodactyl? So this is a 1% encounter in here, I believe. Let me just double check I've got the right place. Yeah, okay. Just gotta keep going until we get it now. No, not at all, Jibs. You're not wrong. You are very respectful as far as I've seen. I mean, most people are, in general, to be fair. But, yeah. I've got no reason to doubt you there. Okay, where is Madame Dactyl? To be fair, Swede, you somehow managed to do the best of both worlds. I don't know how you do it. It's very impressive. Well, I sort of half know, I guess. But yeah. But still, it's really cool that you're able to pull off both sort of things. Okay, where is this damn Aerodactyl? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I'll get a shiny before I complete the dex at this point. Probably not, but... Yeah, it's fair enough, Jibs. It does happen. A lot of growing up though, right? I see, I see. Oh, she's still on maternity leave, sweet. Okay. Wait, when? I can't think when your youngest was born now. When was it? Yeah, I guess it's not been a... I don't know. I can't think. Ah, okay. So it's not been... Right, so it's not been quite a year yet. Interesting. I think I lost track of time. Yeah. I guess to be fair, it happens. Sometimes you just flip from different groups and that. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because I don't think I got to know you, like, more properly sweet until after that he was born. Because I met you through Kaya's stream, I believe. But I didn't start visiting your streams a lot until after that point, I think. Yosh. Hi Tank, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. We are just hunting for a 1% Aerodactyl at the moment. I read today someone is called Gramps instead of Unk. Oh, sweet. I did want to ask you, actually. How did you meet Vic, as in Victrick Vic? Was that through Kaya's stream, or did you know each other through something else? I meant to ask that during the Soul Link, and I completely forgot. Four or 5 years ago, I was in touch with Vic. Ah, sorry to hear that, Jibs, yeah. I suppose it makes sense. Have you been in contact with those friends at all since? You have no idea? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Maybe I'll try asking Vic about it instead then. Half of them, okay. So I guess there's something there then. Okay, nothing yet. Still trying to get that Aerodactyl. Okay, Matt. Good afternoon. I see Jibs. Sorry to hear that. I suppose sometimes it's just kind of hard to get back on the good side, isn't it? Yeah, it seems like at least you've got plenty of good communities now, right? So, it'll be alright. Ooh, I need to give my hand a rest here. The one downside of like doing this acrobatic trick is that I'm holding down B like constantly, or I guess X in this case, and it's really starting to hurt my hand a bit. Yeah, that's fair, Jibs. Just gotta do what you can sometimes and let them process it, I suppose. They might eventually turn around. I hope Aerodactyl is actually in here. Let me just double check. Yeah, that has to be Meteor Falls, doesn't it? I think. True, Sappy. It says it's a walking one here. So I think it should be okay. I think it's, yeah, it's walking in here and then it's surfing in the old chamber, I believe. The fact that dot is... Actually, hold on. Let me just double check the dot isn't, like, in the wrong location or something. The Dragonair we know is in here. Yeah, okay. So I think this is correct. An idea what game I'll play after I finish the post game. So my next thing is probably going to be the Hate Lock tag. If you don't know what that is, it is a full series challenge. So you do every vanilla game in a row, and you have to champ stuff with each game, similar to how the Drizzy Glizzy works. But the Haylock variant is that you need to do the entire set in one attempt. So I'm going to see how that goes. It's a challenge I've been wanting to do for a little bit. It may end up being really boring, I don't know, but I want to give it a shot, so yeah. There it is. Hello, Aerodactyl. November, so it must have been Lucid. Okay. Interesting. I like to hope so, Camera. Yeah, like, I'm sure since I've done full series, my Nuzlocke skills have improved a fair bit. But I'm not infallible by any means, so we'll have to see how that goes. Plus, there's lots of potential white points, so it's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Luna. Hi, Virk. Welcome in, both. We do be post-gaming hard, Virk. Yeah, I should be done with it today, I think. There's only a little bit left to do. Just got probably about 50 mons left in the decks, maybe. 46, I think. Nah, not anymore. I've turned off the Nuzlocke pool since we beat the champion. At this point, I'm just kind of playing casually. Just got back from work. Nice, nice. Just have new age joking. Ah, I see jokes. Okay, interesting. I'd assumed you were like already in some of the Nuzlocke streams, like the bigger ones. So that's interesting because I've seen you in like Flagons and Moxies and stuff nowadays. I kind of assumed that maybe you knew them already. I know, Perk, it's crazy. I think it's, yeah, aside from the Battle Factory stream, this is the, and the Aura Crystal test, I guess, this is the first time I have not been playing Nuzlocke on stream, so that's kind of wild. But we'll be back to Nuzlocking soon, don't worry. Slammed your client's wheelchair into your shin, ow. Well, that sounds painful. Hopefully it doesn't leave too much of a bruise. Oh, Egypts, okay, that's interesting. I didn't think I'd be an entry point for Nuzlocking, that's pretty cool. Well, new age Nuzlocking specific, I suppose, but yeah. Neat. Right, yes, because you knew Pichel beforehand, didn't you? Yeah, that adds up, okay. Yeah, I do find the fact that, like, from what I've seen, most people did enter Nuzlocking via Pichel. I seem to be a very strange exception where, for me, it was Flygon who got me into it, not Pichel. I'm not really sure how that happened. For some reason, I was completely oblivious to the first few years of Nuzlocking, and I don't know why. It's really strange. Oh, for sure, Berg, yeah. Yes. And I think it was mostly because YouTube would not stop recommending me his monotype challenges all the time. Eventually, I decided to actually watch one, and I was like, oh, actually, I quite like this. And then I ended up watching a bunch of those, and then I got into Flygon stream, and then that's how I kind of entered the community at that point. I see, Feck, okay. Yeah, it sounds like he may have also revived stuff for a lot of people, from what I can tell. On Serbi, Safi, really? Interesting. Yeah, same as me and Anyhow, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I could definitely see him being invited to one Verk, yeah. I imagine Purple Cliff does more than then. Flygon would be a pretty optimal choice, I imagine. I mean, a lot of the bigger Nuzlocke creators do get invited to stuff like that nowadays, so it's definitely not out of the question, I would say. Platinum Soda Smeargle. Really? I did not know he did that. Interesting. That's fair, Safi, yeah. I also have not been on Serbi forums in a really long time. I did used to go on them when I was like, God knows, like when I was like 12 or 13 maybe? So a very long time ago now, yeah. Well, who won? I haven't seen it myself yet, so I don't know if I'm realistically going to watch it, but I'd say keep it secret for now, if that's fine. I don't even know who, aside from Pichal and a couple, one or two, I don't even know who played, to be honest. But it sounds like it's a good video, so I probably should give it a watch. What about some problems? You found Pichal play? Pichal played Bloody Platinum? I did not know that. Interesting. I think Pichal's done a lot of stuff I wasn't aware of, because I didn't really know about him properly until the Emerald Kaiser days. And even then, I did watch his Elite Four of that, but besides, I didn't really know anything, to be honest. Really, Camroads? Wow, cool. You did the glizzy stuff before it was a thing, I guess. Welcome in, Ren. I did see your name earlier, didn't I? Right, yes, you got the gifted sub from someone else. That would explain it. Welcome in. First Nozaki you ever saw was a Blaze Black by Pokemon Mob mid-2010s, eh? Interesting. So I guess some people did do the Dre hacks and stuff beforehand, which I guess checks out because Charlie did tell me that sort of thing too. And not free. How long is this video? Hold on. I assumed it was like an hour or something. Is it several hours long? Oops, sorry. Last to leave Sinnoh. It's 4 hours, 20 minutes? Jesus. Okay. I'm probably not going to watch that then. Maybe I'll just skim through it. I'm not going to watch the entire thing. That's too long for me. Lightning Pattern was the first one, really? Wow, okay. That's very interesting. I just thought the game was like a total meme. I'm not sure though. Like, my only knowledge about Bloody Platinum is that I know there's lots of really odd sprites in there, and like, there's loads of legendaries that have been recolored to be sort of shadow looking, like grayscale red eyes and stuff. I know the Elite Four is full of them too. Interesting. Wait, what was I doing? Okay, so I got Aerodactyl. So we have all the cancer now. Great. Okay, so if I move over to Johto. Totodile. Where is Totodile? %, fishing, 20% fishing, surfing, but it's 1%. Okay. So I probably have to fish. We'll go to Wonderful. Really, Jibs? Wow. And now everyone plays with them, I guess. I assume it was just the basic rules type, where it's just like the encounter rule, the level cap rule, the no items rule, and the death rule. Second, let me just fish up. Okay. It's been good, Rin. Yeah, I've enjoyed it quite a lot. Gongus is a friend of mine as well, so I was bound to play this game either way, but I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. It's really cool to like have Gen 3 with some sort of modern twists in a way, while still retaining a lot of the spirit of the original. Yeah, it's been great. You're making it painfully difficult. What about bonding with your Pokemon? I see. Oh, there's Toto. Okay, that didn't take too long. I do recall, like, I know there is still a split nowadays of some people who prefer the more story-driven Nuzlockes as opposed to the strategic style, so I can understand that, I suppose, but there's no reason both can't coexist. So I admit most of the content does tend to give it more towards the calculative style. But I think Flygon does achieve a really good mix of both. Yeah, they do still exist. Even. Although I do admit I don't watch that many YouTube videos, I think, so my perspective might be wrong. Okay, that's seen Juford. True, yeah. I guess some stuff does just kind of happen. Okay, where's the spinner at? Recommend it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Living a crucial hit, yeah. I guess it's kind of like how the friendship mechanic works a bit in EDSP and that. Without cows, true, yeah. I guess when you don't know for sure something's going to happen, it does tend to be a bit different. Because it's put in work, right? Okay. Makes sense, yeah. I guess when I'm on, like, just gets a kill you're not sure on, or if it just about survives a hit that's crucial, then yeah. And I suppose in that sense, Calkin does kind of ruin the surprise, so to speak. I can kind of understand that. Okay, Aridos, and then Cacturne. Okay, who's next? Pichu, Cleffa, and Igglybuff. I think those are all in Lockridge, so we'll just head over there. Because the grass here is like just all baby mons, so pretty good chance they're all in there, I'd say. Okay, box 9. Right, I can't acrobat this one. Okay. Okay, maybe not all. Wait. Oh, right, that half is 112, that's why. Okay, Pichu. Pepper. And need to take Pepper as well. But I assume it's in here. I'm pretty sure no, I got Togepi from this one. The Jersey Glizzy rules were how Yarn played. Really? Okay, that's interesting. So we kind of went back to it, I guess, afterwards then when he made the rule set for that. I know, Vic, I'm not real. It's so annoying, like, a big reason, like, I was looking forward to play World Sapphire is because I really wanted to use another Raichu. And then, yeah, I get it super late at one attempt. And then I just don't get it at all in the next attempt that goes the mile. So annoying. And there's several chances to get it too, so I got kind of unlucky. Yep, proper $1. Okay, actually, is it Igglybuff here? I better check. Yes, it is, okay. No calcs, only dogs, right. Okay. Oh yeah, true, because... Oh wait, so with Kaiser, like... did Yarn always use calcs, or did that kind of come across a bit further in? Because I know it took him a lot of attempts, obviously. But a lot of the strategies and resources were not known at that point. Okay. Didn't even use... Right, yes, it started off blind, didn't it? It's crazy to imagine these days. So Maxi 1, okay, that's not... To be fair, that's pretty damn good. I suppose you can make notes as you go along, so you can kind of make your own docs in a way. But yeah, that's still pretty wild. Especially for how intensive of a game it is. Okay, is this really rare or something? 5%. Is it in Falava too? No, just Jigglypuff. And so you got sick of blind. Yeah, I can understand why he would after that many attempts, honestly. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, so did was the calc made because of Pichu doing EK, or did it exist anyway? I don't really know what the history of calcing being made is. It just already kind of existed by the time I got into it, so... Yeah, I'd say it's pretty likely. That's fair in, yeah. There's definitely both ways to play it, though. So. I think after having tried both, I believe I prefer with a calc, but I can definitely see the appeal for both ways. I do prefer it when the calcing's fairly light, though. I'll plan, like, as in-depth as I can for, say, Elite Fours and that, but for anything else, I do prefer to mostly keep it light where I can, rather than going turn by turn. I know, like, when I was playing Redux, for instance, there were a lot of times where I sort of planned the first couple turns of a double or triple battle, and then I just kind of winged it after that. Because especially for non-single battles, it does get exhausting quite fast. That is true, but yeah. Yarn is definitely a trendsetter, I cannot deny that. I'm sure whatever he plays after the Glizzy will be the next popular thing. And I know the Jersey Glizzy has had some fall-off now too, especially because we've had 3 winners already, so I think people are starting to get bored of it. It seems like Run and Burn 1DR might be the next popular pick at the moment. I know Burrito's doing that, I saw Sickle picked it up. Squirk tried it briefly, but it seems to be on the Sexual X again. Don't know if anyone else is doing it yet. Yeah, Moxie is right at the end of the Glizzy, so I imagine regardless of if he wins or loses, he'll probably stop. Zeph is just before the 8th badge, so that will probably also stop if he wins or loses. Lycon's kind of doing the Glizzy, but I feel like he may have missed the timing a little bit. But we'll see how far that goes. But I don't think he really cares, to be fair. I think some people are trying to do it normally, Virk, but yeah. I can't see it lasting, because it sounds kind of impossible. Magnatics is also doing Run and Bone 1DR, but he's been doing it for ages. That's not a trend thing. That's fair, Vic, yeah. I'm like 50-50, so I like watching Redux in the Glizzy and Remplat to some degree, but the Fire Omega and Sacred Gold parts I do find quite boring, admittedly. It's kind of like the equivalent of watching early game Run and Bone, for instance, where I've just seen it so often now, it doesn't really appeal quite as much. Oh, Peach's back. That's interesting. Speaking of the Glizzy. Yeah, Bruto's doing 1DR random button, I believe. For sure, yeah. I mean, yeah. It goes up in ascending order, for sure, in terms of difficulty. So, in terms of, like, theory, I think it's really good. But in terms of practice, doing the same games over and over like that are just kind of annoying, I imagine. Like, players don't seem to like it that much. Viewers, I guess, get a bit bored. So it just didn't really work out in the end, I feel like. Yeah, pretty much. I agree, Suze. That'd be one way to do it. At least just to mix up things a little bit. Yeah, like, given it's now called, like, the Boring Lock or Bedge Gold and stuff like that, it's like... I think the time is probably past for it, to be honest. But I do love the Redux streams. I will say that. But that's probably because I also got very much into Redux myself. I don't know, because if they did, then I feel like it would be probably a downgrade from Remplat, because the game's a lot less cooked than Remplat, I would say, in terms of features and that. My team would be Victory Lab. I don't think Mox will do that. To be fair, I don't know what Moxie will do next, actually. I have no idea what's on his list at this point. Yeah, no fairy type. The early game is ridiculous in Blazeback 2 normal. Like, you need Lucario or you can't win, pretty much. Because it's ridiculously unbalanced. You get 4 mons for a 6-mon Sharon and stuff. It's just crazy. Yeah, I did think Challenge Mode Redux would be impossible without a calc, but I've been proven wrong on that stuff. It's clearly possible. Tricky, but very possible. When will Fire Omega 2 release? I don't know. I think it depends really on, like, Pokedex stuff and that. Because obviously it would have to be different from Radical Red somehow. So I'm not sure really. Yeah, it probably would be like Leaf Green Alpha if I did redo it. But granted, I'm assuming that's if you can change all the title screens around and stuff. What am I doing? I've lost track. Natu. Okay, so that is in Rustboro. Oops. Okay. Jesus. Wow. I won't quite say 10 million, but yeah, I suppose so. I mean, there's been 3 Glizzy winners now, right? And it probably would have been 4 if it weren't for that documentation error. So, yeah, it's clearly possible, I suppose. I haven't seen Sudowoodo at all. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I hope it doesn't mean that people, like, hate the games forever now, but... It does seem to have kind of exhausted itself in terms of content. I guess Fire Omega and Sacred God are both fairly solved, so unless you accidentally slip up at one point, it's kind of just doing the rounds at this point. But it seems like a lot of casual watchers still enjoy it, so not necessarily a bad thing. Why will Gen 3 come? So I think basically the answer is just because a lot of the extensions and tools that exist are for Fire Red specifically. Leaf Green doesn't have as much support. But what about you, Suze? Are you a fan of the Glizzy? Like, I know Kai also did it and then wiped to Sacred Gold Elite Four, and I'd imagine she's probably not going to go back to it at this point because, again, the timing's gone and stuff, so... Yeah. I would imagine, like, I think at this point it's probably a case of once Terra releases Pokemon Null, everyone's just going to swap to that. And if SHF does happen to drop Black Kaiser at some point, then that too. If in like a different world I did drop Aura Crystal, maybe that would be popular for a little bit, but I don't think it would last that long, because it wouldn't be hard enough. And that's even if people pick it up. Oh yeah, is it? Do I have to do the Pikachu trade for Wynet? Is that the only way to get it? Have I seen a Wynet? I have, right? Pretty much Virk, yeah. Lots and lots of questions. Oh no, I guess it is just a trade. Okay, I need a Pikachu then. The Fika's in Pelipper Woods. Got on a run pun? Fair enough. Pretty much the answer, yeah. It is usually the primary version. But there is also the case of for Gen 4 upwards, the file system basically means that you can insert stuff across games easier. Like, for instance, there's a trainer file, there's a wild encounter file, and that sort of thing, and you can kind of just copy it and place it into the other game. So it makes it a lot easier to have hacks for both versions, which is how I've done it in the past. Gen 3 doesn't have a file system, it's just like one massive mass of stuff, so it's a lot harder to copy stuff across. Thanks for lurk, Holm. I will say you don't have to do the quiet lurk, it's not that important now, because I already have the partner tick, but I do appreciate it. But if you want to, that's fine too. Just want to save you the effort if you don't really care. Welcome in, Ante. Why not? Indeed. Why nuts, even? Okay, I need to run Adge, so I'm going to do that now, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, Rennie. Okay, back shortly. I know. Self-sabotage sees. What am I doing? Okay, back. What did I miss? Owler, how dare you come into my chat and sub to me with Prime Gaming, how could you? Thank you very much for the Prime, appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Hope you're having a good day and stuff. Enjoy the emotes and happy viewing, etc. Thank you very much. What else did I miss? Every day is a school day when it comes to making ROM hacks. Yeah, you could say that. And I think that's about it. Group hug, big hugs in chat. I think that's it. Okay. Thank you again, Hala. I know. Proper attitude, I should be cancelled. Okay, what do I want to do? I need to trade this Pikachu for one. But I think it's just this trade, so I guess this is the only Wobbuffet you get in the game. Maybe any, true. That might explain a lot, actually. Who has it, though? Hmm. Is it you? No, it's not. Okay. Where is this trade? With the new maps, it makes it a bit harder to, like, know where everything is. Any houses here? Maybe it's this one. Ooh, up Sapphire in a Royal. Very true. That is, okay. Is anyone Sapphire in a Royal right now? Nope, it looks like it's just me. Oh, by the way, did Cheesemo wipe to run and bun Elite Four? I don't actually follow him, but someone told me the other day he was doing his run and bun Elite Four at the same time as my Royal Sapphire Elite Four, and he seems to be playing run and bun again, so... Because... Nice name. He did, oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, that's rough. I would be so crushed if I wiped to run and bun Elite Four, even though that probably is very likely if I ever do it. Do green in a zigzag. Gumomo? Mail. Pikachu, thank you. My Skitty eats a lot now. From Daryl. No, Llama, not yet. Still doing Pokedex. Okay, so when it Poppy evolves at level 15 still? There we go. Hello? Not sure. Oh, the mail, right. I got rid of the mail. I'll never know. Yeah, it doesn't take too long, honestly. It's I think the main thing that's delaying me is that there's a few mons that are I was gonna say a few mons that are 1% encounters. We have most of them, I think. Okay, so we got Wobbuffet. Hi Tom. I come in. We're having that Rennie spin. He misclicked something and lost Absol, and then he could click Raging Strikes over Drain Punch on Wallace. He ended up on high HP and Manaphy Tip. Oh, god, that's annoying. Okay. So he wanted to bait a kill, misclicked, and then because that he was too high health. I see. Oh, that's a really rough rate to lose. Thanks. Sorry to hear that. Okay, draft break. Yeah, oh, actually I need Spinder too. Come on, beat beat pony. Ooh, video game music. Let's have a look. What is this? Bass and drums only. That might be a bit quiet actually. There is a lot of bass and drums in here, huh? Oop, there's traffic. Okay. Okay, Gligar. So, Fortree. Go Fortree. I'm assuming this isn't too rare, because it's not like Gligar is that strong without being able to evolve. And there's also no poison heal, so probably a lot weaker in this game than it would be in other games. Okay, we don't actually have Beautifly yet, but I do need to get Silcoon. So I may as well just stick with one. But yeah, I ran for that one by accident. So we'll grab that too when it comes up. Actually, is this the best place to get Gligar? I'm not sure. I didn't realize the guitar went this hard in the Paradox theme. Okay, I'm sort of thinking Taylor was a really rare encounter, and Gligar might be rarer. Let me check. Fortree City. 1%, okay, that's why. And Taylor is a 4%. Seafloor Cabin Final Room. That's a bit of a nuisance to get to. The desert might be better for us. I went to it. Sure, yeah, it is pretty cool here in the underside of the track sometimes. Oh, okay, yeah, instant. Okay, Snubble. Port. Oh, I should have got that. Okay, there's Snubble. I guess I may as well get Plusle too. I don't think I have Minun, which I assume is also here. Yep. Okay. Remoraid and Octillery. That's probably going to be a fishing encounter, I would guess. So it might actually be surfing. Have a look. So if I go down here, this is Route 109. Remoraid is a 5% surfing encounter. Is that the best place I can get it? Also 20% fishing. I think I'd rather just surf. So I'll just go with this one. I really cannot stand the fishing if I don't have to do it. How long is this? 4 minutes. This? Indeed, indeed. Can't wait to be done with this fishing, if I'm honest. Okay, let me get the Remoraid out. Oops. Oop, request from Suze. Let's have a look. What is this? Good timing, actually. God, that old video. Alright, if you want. The quality is awful on that video, though. I did not know what I was doing. I think so, Berg, yes. Same as usual. Hi, Jeremy. Elsa. God, is it really 17 years old? Oh god, it is. 2007. The no working music from Pokemon Coliseum. Oh. Actual question, Tom? Okay, so how do I describe it? Happy Latin Heritage Month, Llama. Yeah, so with AC basically, where I got to was... I probably got maybe like 80% of it done, to be honest, in the current form I had it in, but I got too near the end game of when I was doing stuff and I just got really bored all of a sudden when I was trying to add some of the newer content that I wanted to. And then after that point, Heart Gold Engine basically got more and more later gen Pokemon, and because of that I felt like maybe I should include these. So I ended up on this massive tangent where like I didn't know, should I have more Pokemon? And then how can I distribute them in the game and such? And then it's kind of that and a bunch of other feature creep stuff. And because of all that, I basically ended up stuck in this rut where like I don't know what I want to include in the game and such. So I just haven't worked on it in ages properly. And when I do work on it, it's like a tiny bit on spreadsheet and stuff. You have an idea? Alright, shoot. Look forward to seeing it. Okay. Larvitar. Where is Larvitar? This is probably going to be another 1%, I bet. Oh no, actually we can just do that. I need a Hisuian Electrode. Too many Berg. But no, they don't replace any. Hogwarts Engine lets you just add them normally. Phew, everyone's dubbed to Llama right now. Actually, I can get Volplip here, can't I? Perfect. I haven't had enough Llama streams recently. Oh, wait, it's a Leaf Stone. I get that wrong every time. Yeah, stuff like Chandler is where the whole issue comes from, because, like, the thing is, I think the most tidy way to do the game would actually be to just have the first 493 plus any cross-gen evolutions. But a lot of my favorites are from later gens. Like, I love Chandler, I love, say, Serena, I really like Dragapult, stuff like that. So I kind of want them in the game, but then it's hard to find a consistent way to do that. I don't know, it's really awkward. Leave some. I could just make a post-game trip. Oh, sorry to hear you say Karma, by the way. Hope it passes soon. I could do that, Virtue. Where are you in Blue Kaiser now, Lama? I think I missed the last stream you did. You're in Koga's split, right? Wide messy. I'm not surprised, to be fair, yeah. Having to be in the same room as kids and stuff seems like it's a death sentence for getting sick. Put you in the game, but just give me the dinosaurs and you keep the fossils. They could work, to be fair. I do need a way to distribute fossils. That's true, Virk, yeah. That could be one option, I suppose. But, like, also, if I want to actually use it for myself, it's like, I don't know, it's a tough one. No, I see what you mean, Auntie, yeah, that sort of thing has crossed my mind. That's why I do feel like keeping it to what's in the game normally, except for the evolutions might be a tidier way to do it. Like, I could also release both that and then an extended version, but then I would rather one definitive version, so it's like, oh, I just don't know what to make. Yeah, Virk, pretty much. It's not necessary, but also, like, I do worry that at this point people might be a bit bored of playing the same first 4 gens every time, so I don't know, really. I could Virk you, I suppose that would be an option. Where was I going? Oh, yes, I need to trade the Electrode. So someone here has a Larvitar. E.T. That's cute. Yeah, and we'll just evolve this all the way up to, Oh, this one has a male too. Okay, perfect. I think with that we've got all the Johtomons. I want to see a petal dance. It's so pretty. From L-A-N-E. Very nice. I guess it is just Lane. Capital letters are quite funny though. I still love like seeing something on the news. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, the answer, like, that would be an option, but also I feel like people's interest, including mine, kind of drops off after the Johto Elite Four. But I would really want stuff to be in the main game in that sense. Because I want it, I don't know, I want people to be able to craft the teams they want to play with and or play Nuzlocke with more stuff. So, I don't know. It really is very tricky. Oh, it's fine, Rennie. Just go for it. It's close enough, I would say. Everybody loves a bit of Lapras. And honestly, I don't actually have any Lapis emotes. I know Invoice has... No, not Invoice. Corey has one, but I don't think it's on her Twitch. Besides that, I've not really seen any Lapis emotes, even though it seems like the sort of one that you'd expect to see more. A bit unusual. That is true, Sis. Yeah, there's no way to please everyone. I think we've seen that from Royal Sapphire very much as well. Yeah, actually, funny enough, that's another issue I had. So when I've been trying to actually have lots of Pokemon in the game, some of the later gen stuff is really hard to put into Johto in terms of environment. So I've had to like shove lots of stuff into the Safari Zone, so that's awkward. If it was just a limited few, then yeah, Safari Zone would be great though, I think. That one's just a 7TV emote, Llama. I could add it as an actual emote, to be fair, but probably shouldn't. Okay, I think that's all the Johto ones, and so we're very close now. Okay, we move on to Hoenn. Okay, Silcoon is the next one. Okay, so I need to get a Wurmple and then hope it evolves into the white one. Time to bug out, yeah, like it. Okay, I'm hoping this won't take too long, but we'll see. You can't satisfy everyone now, that's not possible. So ultimately it kind of just has to be like what I want to do combined with what's probably sensible. But yeah, oh, it's a tricky one. What was I doing? Okay, there's one Wurmple. Okay, perfect, we got it instantly. It's fine, Tom, I just had a quick look. I'll respond to it later on, okay? But no biggie. But I don't know if it's serious, should you make a game you want to play? Yeah, I mean, ultimately that is the thing. It's just like, I don't know what I want to do is the thing. I'm kind of torn between what I feel like would feel tidy and what I would like to do, but also what feels right and just... Oh, it's so difficult. When's the next outbreak? Okay, we got that. Halo. How can I get to 4%, 4%, 1%, 4%. Okay. I guess I'll go back to Portree and try that. Should have called that Halo when I found it. There it is. Mini games are quite extended, right? That's fair, Invoice, yeah. It's probably a good opportunity to use them. And yeah, like, the thing is, like, the spy work and stuff that's in Hot Gold Engine it's so nice that I feel like I really should use it to show it off. And actually promote that hard work so much as well. So, it's a tough one, really. I mean, yeah, it'll probably be a lot more Nuzlocke focused anyway, just because that is kind of how I play the games these days. I did Fick, I know. It's because Kalos Pidgey hasn't been live in so long. I forgot. Like, ultimately, I just need to do it, but I just had this mental block every time I look at it. It's really annoying. Wait, I just got the potato. What am I doing? Okay, Wingull. I really haven't called it Wingull, eh? Okay, so Wingle's probably just surf, or to be fair, I might be fishing now in Gongi. Because for some reason, you can fish up a little birds. 30% in Duford. I don't at the moment, no, but I'll probably ask for some help whenever I actually get to the point where it's playtestable. I don't normally do playtesters, but with the amount of stuff that this thing touches, I feel like I kind of have to. Where's Ninkada? Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe that could be an option, but still, yeah, I just really don't know what I want to do with it. Okay, in the desert. You can hear me? Hello. Good, you're in time for the cameo fight then. I'm still finishing up the Pokedex. I'm pretty close now. We're at 370, but still got a little bit more to go. Oh wait, this is not the right place. I need to be in a desert. Ooh, Trapinch. Yes, I need you too. Conveniently, we are using a flying-type Pokemon, so that's good. There is Suze, yeah. Good old Orville. I did that way back in the day. I'm pretty sure I just like spam full restores and stuff, so it's not that interesting, but it was fun. I suppose that's true answer, yeah. It might be good in that sense. I don't know, like, I just really dropped the ball. Like, I should have just kept going with it instead of getting bored. Because that gap means I forgot a lot of stuff, combined with other features being now possible, and just... Yeah, I don't know, it's not like... Honestly, I have thought sometimes about just giving up on a project entirely, but I feel like if I did that, I would still get hounded about it until the end of time, and I probably would regret it in my own right. So I think I have to follow through with it, but I've just done such a bad job with it. So annoying. It was easier back when infinite possibilities weren't a thing, but oh well. Is what it is. That's true, Verk, yeah. I will probably need some feedback. I'm definitely not going to get everything right first time. Especially because I'm not as skilled of a Nuzlocke as some of the people are, so... There will be things that, like, I don't realise. That might be an issue, or maybe it needs to be harder. So who knows? Okay, I think this should give me Shedinja if I do this now. Yeah, I suppose you're not wrong, Tom, but it's just reality, sadly. I'm in a very fortunate position that people care about it, but also when I get stuck like this, it just makes it really hard to continue. Yeah, that's what it is, I guess. And to be fair, like, I can probably leverage it at least for some stream popularity as well, so it might be good in that sense. But I still want to make something that I'm actually happy with. Okay, Shedi, let's evolve Baltoy. Who evolves a 32 in this game? 33, 34, nope, okay, still 56. To be fair, at this point, I don't know if the Drizzy Glizzy has increased or decreased people's interest in my sort of hacks. I guess we'll see though. Either way, that's a very minor spear. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. Meditai, where is that? 116? I feel like it's probably a lot more rare there than it would be if it was. 10% on Mount Pius Summit. Increased? Yeah, okay, maybe. I guess that'd be the optimal thing. Nuzlocke is visiting my grave with 1 AC. Honestly, probably I can see that happening. Well, probably not realistically. I'm sure it's like after 5 years or something. Another 5 years. People will not ask me anymore, but who knows? True, Tom, yeah. My vast riches. Yeah, that is true, Verk. I mean, there's a lot of these games that have have updates outstanding, but the games at least themselves do still exist. I will hate you. Why? Because I'll get a second hack out and I'm still not there. There it is. Okay, Metacham. Psychic, very cool. Illumise. I do already have Volby, but I don't have Illumise yet. There it is. Okay, that was enough. Still no shiny. Whale Lord. I already have a Whale Nurse, so I just need to evolve it. I'm starting to wonder if this big on egg is going to be the very last thing I get, to be honest. Excuse me. Hi, Pinky. Maybe, yeah. I did see that, like, people have identified, like, a Flygon-looking stone in the trailer that the Raichus were in, so I'm hopeful that will be the Mega Flygon we've all been waiting for. But I guess we'll see. Okay, next up is... the Viper. Where are you? Okay, still around for lava. Makes sense. So we'll do 120 for a laugh. Recommend Grand Peepers. It would be quite cool to see Megas for them, yeah. I could definitely see them being the type of Pokemon that would get them, to be fair. Because, I don't know, they're a bit of a strange one where it's like, I feel like on one hand they should probably need evolutions more, but on the other hand I can't really see them evolving. To be fair, maybe I'm just not being creative enough. Lily. Where's Lily? Surfing, 4%, 106, sure. That is over here. Oh, purple like that. I wonder actually, yeah, that could happen. I guess it would be very much the sort of Pokemon to share a design that would make sense. There's a lot of troll stuff in this game, isn't there? You've got the random items you can't access, there's the big new sprite guy, there's the Pikachu's in Meteor Falls. There's a lot. Gugongichu. Yeah, that is. So we get that, and we evolve into Cradily. Okay, instant. Fucking it's canon in this game. Sounds about right. So there's a few features, Peepus. Yeah, it's like, if you want to see more, you can check out the info command. There's some more info in the list, but basically it's like, it's your usual fare of redesigned trainers, wild encounters, stuff like that. There's a lot of map changes. There's lots of small UI tweaks, as you can see. Yeah, like the blue stuff. There's a few modern gen Pokemon in here. Not that many, but a few. And it's all kind of like Sacred Gold, Renplat difficulty, if you know those hacks. Combined with Gen 3 mechanics for the most part. So, has a bit of a classic feeling as well, which is quite neat. It's a binary hack rather than a decomp, so it doesn't have a lot of the modern features that some ROM hacks have, but it's pretty cool in its own way. Okay, where was I? Feebas is in Suitopolis. I said Suitopolis for so long before I realised it wasn't that. Wait, is it Cave of Origin? I'm confused, but there is no Feebas in this table. Oh, is it underwater? No. What? Gen 3 game made out of a love for Gen 3. Honestly, very true, yeah. Yep. Suitopolis is how I say it now, because I guess that's how the Topolis thing is usually said. But I did not read it correctly for quite a long time. Oh, it's 126. I'm misspeaking on that. Yes, there it is, it's fishing. Okay, 4%. the post-game team I was using. So I don't actually know what level Gongi's team is, so it might be lower level than what I have, or it may be higher. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to walk with this team, I think. You could ever do it, Burke. It's not too difficult, honestly. I'm going to run it back. Probably not the whole game. Okay. But the fight, sure. Okay, let's go to 99. Just because this might be a bit strange, but I feel like 99 looks a touch nicer than 100. I mean, the 3 digits kind of throw me off. But I'm probably just being very weird there. It's not Salad, nah. I've just been playing casually since I beat the main game. Yugiala? Okay, good, it's not just me then. Hello, Gongi. Okay, are you in a good position here? Or do you want me to wait for a bit until it's better for you? I feel bad beating your game fully without you actually being here, so... Make a secret base? Okay, sure, we'll do that then. Okay, I'll wait. Are you going to be able to hear me once you're on the second train? Okay, cool. I'll do that then in the meantime. I guess you did ask me to do that. Probably a good way to delay stuff. Ooh, dolls. Okay. Where should we make the secret base, chat? Any preferences? Anyone can learn secret power, right? Yeah, okay. Next to Safari Zone, we can have a look. Oh, actually we need to buy a load of dolls, yeah. I probably should have put multiples on second thought. I forgot you could do that. Alright, well let's see what's in here. Do we have the Snorlax? And because I know like some of the dolls are either specific things or you can't actually get them. Like if I'm not mistaken, the Reggie dolls are unused. I might be mistaken. I'm not sure actually. Eco cushion, round cushion, zigzag cushion, spin cushion, Kanga's back. Myth triangle, okay. I guess Gongi actually did change that. Interesting. Oh yeah, I think I have seen the sales. I don't know how it works, but yeah, that does ring a bell. If not, Thunderman. I think I did make a secret base like back when I played Emerald as a kid, but honestly, it's not something I ever did too much. I did it back in Auras too, but that was more for the whole Blissey base thing that you could do. Because that was the best way to get grind experience at the time. There a bit, yeah. You have to pay a lot of money to decorate your house, which I guess to be fair kind of makes sense. Most furniture tends to be quite expensive in real life as well, right? Ooh. The lottery. Nope, we did not win the lottery. Tragic. Yeah, that is true. It's pretty wild. So, more... Oh, yeah, true. In the casino. Good point. I did get the dolls in the mart, but I didn't get the casino. That is very true. Is that for that house you get in the resort area? I don't think I ever did that myself, so... Never really looked at it. Dystopia. Sure. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong thing. I'm so used to this game corner like handing out Pokemon at this point. It's a bit weird just buying dolls. Right, yeah, I think I did see the Fortree house, but let me have a quick... It's over here somewhere, right? Not this one. Nope. It's out a kidney, and you can almost buy half a piece of furniture. Goodness gracious. Fucking foosh. Yeah, there's loads of desks. Desks. And chairs. Pokemon chair, heavy chair, ragged chair, comfort chair, brick chair, camp chair, and hard chair. Okay, that's probably all the decorations you can buy, I think, so I guess we'll try and find it. Here we are. Do love slamming a desk. Kinda hurts the hands, but it's a pretty satisfying noise. Don't sell your kidneys. It's probably not the best thing to do, I'd imagine. Yeah, I don't think I'd want a hard chair, personally. Okay, there is a base there. We can have a look. Is it... Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh, well, too late. That's what I get for not looking. You're not stronger than the Elite Four, Gongi? How awful. Rocky secret base. I prefer grass ones myself, but do we have... Is there anywhere I can do that here? Probably not. That's... Yeah, it's a specific type of tree, isn't it? So I can't do just any tree. Oh, really? Okay. I can't remember how you get that rematch. I did do one rematch, but... No, it's not this one. There's like a vine sticking out of the correct tree, isn't it? Maybe I have to fight Wally like 5 times or something for that. That might be one piece of content I probably don't do. I can't really be bothered. Where can I find a nice tree? Water set for Millville? That could work. I think back when I did it, I used to always go in one of the bushes. Like on Route 120 and that sort of thing. Oh yeah, this looks good. Team Aqua rules. There might be someone out Route 2, to be fair. Oh, right, the vine is after Secret Power. Okay. This looks cool. Okay. Guess I'll swap to game music for this one. So what do I do with a secret base again? It's just kind of lay stuff, isn't it? Doll. Oh, is that what the Suicune sprite is for? Okay. Oh, no, wait, no. Gongi just added that in from Fire and Leaf Green. Uses. There's big money in real estate, right? Might be a worthwhile career. Excuse me. Oh right, it has to be on top of a table, doesn't it? Oh god, I haven't done this in years. Heavy desk. Pop pop. Brick desk. A Rogo table, okay. I feel like you probably hurt your hands on that one. Where can I put the mat? Can I put it beneath? I have to agree, Fick, yeah, it doesn't sound very good. How do I change desks? I don't know. Not usually, no. I mean, this is a difficult layout to work with, I think. Oh, and also I can't leave. So I'm probably gonna have to move that. Maybe. Okay, we'll try again. Is Animal Crossing era. I did play the DS Animal Crossing for a little bit, but not very long. We'll see. Okay, so how should we decorate this thing then? We have a few mats, we have some desks, chairs. I don't have any plants. That's a shame. I don't know where to get those from. Could someone please help me? I'm stuck in a secret base. What a place to get soft lock. I'm not sure if I'm going to play Poco here, to be honest. If it's a paid full game, probably not. It doesn't interest me enough. But if it's a free game, then I might give it a go. Yeah, I think Animal Crossing appeals a lot to some people, from what I can see. It's not really my sort of thing personally, but I can see the appeal. Yeah, easy. Animal Crossing. To be fair, this kind of fits. You reckon not? I can't recall if they said to me. It probably depends if it's a complete game out of the box or not. Could someone please help me? I'm stuck in the dryer. That's a bit dangerous. Meow meow meow. Where's my Entei doll? Speaking doll? Are you creating for Eden City? Oh right, yeah. Probably. I could see that happening. Yeah, to be fair, I imagine it probably will get a decent bit of traction. Like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, I guess that's cool, but it does seem like quite a few people were very interested in it from what I could see. So it'll probably do decently well. I mean, see, the concept of a Ditto being a human as the main character is kind of fun. I have to admit, I'm not very good at using the space here. Early tent. So what is this? Hanger's back. Why does this exist? Oh, it's for the cutscene at Naval Rock. That's right. And there's a triangle. I could put it there, but no, I can't. Okay. Digidoll. Kakora? It's a mature. Right, I see, yeah. So it's just various decorations were removed, I guess. That's interesting that the Metropolis. Oh, yes, for Union Cave. Okay. The triangle could be anything, honestly. So these are all unchanged. I guess the low tide doll is the one that's also used in yeah, Ludicolo. But sadly I don't have any room for it at this point. Alamika. How about Voltorb? Yeah, so that's Hisuian Voltorb. Ungi did tell me that they made it like a custom overworld. Oh, you got an Emi Sebreni, nice. Emi has lots of really good emotes. You could definitely get some use out of that. I had a gift sub to Emi for a month before, and I think like I spammed the Stuffle wave and everything for quite a while. And it's like a Snorlax with a book or something she has too that I quite like. I think this is fine. What about is neat at work? Oh god damn it, I've trapped myself again. Can somebody help me? I'm stuck. I'll go in zoom. You can only make it work as the picture is not clear. Yeah, that makes sense. Does Power World have that sort of thing? I'm not sure, to be honest. Do I have to put away the whole table for it? Oh, my entire table. Maybe not Neo, no. That's true, Suze. I can just stream until I die of malnourishment because I can't get any food. Alright, Gongi, are you on the train yet? The comfort desk is quite nice in Italy. Ludicolo. It can't be placed here? Ugh. I guess it's only on a big desk. But I just spam call them on Discord 8 more times. It's probably fine. I'm sure they'll show up when they can. Nice. I guess every other desk I got is like a massive one. Nintendo is crumbling, the gamers are on Palworld's side. Yeah, I don't think Nintendo are in any particular trouble. I know the whole thing about the pattern is a bit weird, although from what I understand, the pattern is fairly specific on the mechanic that Pokemon uses, so it's not as bad as it looks. But it is still a bit iffy. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Nintendo's going to crash anytime soon because of Palworld or anything. Admittedly, there definitely are some Palworld designs that look very similar to certain things, so I can see why it kind of got Nintendo in their case. Yeah, most likely. It does seem like it's the sort of thing that won't necessarily hold up in court or anything, but I really don't know. I don't know much about that sort of thing. It's an interesting little topic. Okay, I don't really know what else to do with my base, so probably can't wait much longer. Maybe I should do like a Sporkle quiz or something while we wait. It's probably my fault for doing it at this time. Nintendo Museum? That sounds pretty cool. Where is that? I'm not sure. Kyoto, okay. Oh, of course, yeah, you're going to Japan, aren't you? That does sound a lot of fun, yeah. I would probably go there for sure if I was nearby. Not Kanto, Kyoto. True, yes. That is what JoJo's based off of, isn't it? Yeah, I think there's a tower there that very much resembles what Bell Tower looks like. Okay. What else can I do in the meantime, then? I don't think I really planned this out very well. Okay, I actually do need... Oh, they are Gongi. Okay. Okay, let's game then. So you are, I believe, in Slateport. Assuming it's that house that had us a very special guest. Oh, hang on, wait, I forgot. I didn't get my diploma. I should do that first. Which is on Lily Cove, I think? Let's just do that quickly. Yeah, it's probably overkill, but I can't really do much about it now, so... Is what it is, I guess. Oh shit, not the fan club. I probably will, but we'll see what your team is at least. Remember us as Cove Lily of Lily Cove. Yeah, I kind of just assumed it would be really high. Oh hello, didn't expect to see you here. I'm the creator of the mod you're playing right now. Hey look, if you're about If you're able to beat the full game, look for me in Slateport. Who gives me the dex? Jurianza, yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Yep, it's totally awesome. This Pokedex is completely filled. You really must love Pokemon. I'm so impressed. Thanks, Guggy. It's fine. Just a bit of a grind. This document certifies that you have successfully completed your Pokedex. I'll take a screenshot for that too, actually. I can put it in RS Casual. Where is the... Those? I don't have a Game Boy printer. Okay, so I can't look at the Hell Index one, I guess. Hey, man. I'll keep an eye out for you, Jeremy. True, he probably does work. Let's have a quick look. If I can find him. Is he in the lab? Could be the train ride's not too short, Gongi. In this particular case. I don't want to take too long that you end up, like, not there anymore. $20, okay, that should be fine. Where the hell is Birch? Oops. Funny? Nope, but it is a Pidgey. A fairly fitting encounter, I would say, for the final one in the game. Yeah, it is slightly different. Ah, Dre. Have you come to show me how your Pokedex is coming along? Mm-hmm. You've seen 202 Pokemon, and you've caught 202 Pokemon. Right, so he only checks the Hell Index. On a nationwide basis, never mind. Okay. Is that it? There's nothing? Not even like a fanfare? Wow, they really didn't want you to complete it in Ruby and Sapphire, did they? Ah well. That's a shame. I wanted at least like a congratulations. God, well, this Game Freak got me. Okay, so it's in here, I believe. Even though you can't seem to piece together what this sign says, you notice a Pikachu face next to this text. So this is Gongi's house. With a chair that's not next to the table. And a bed. And a TV. The name meter show. It's all just the dialogue. Need more music again. Bloody ad timing. Well, 5 minutes should be fine. Oh well, hey. If you're here, that can mean only one thing. You have beaten the Elite Four. So for that, I must give you my congratulations. Something tells me you came here for a reason now. I don't usually do this, but for you, Dre, I will make an exception. I will go all out. Good luck. Ooh, rival theme. Nice. What trainer spy is it going to be? Psychic, okay. Pokemon Trainer Gongus. With the mag behind her background again. Oh god, it's an Overquill. Not another one. Okay, well, we'll see where we get to. Can Sneasel take out Overquill? Possibly. I'd assume after Intim it's probably a 2-shot. Ooh, it could have an Explosion Tree, I don't know actually. Where's that drawing? Oh, the one you made of Bath already. Very, very fitting right now. Okay, I did expect Raichu, that makes sense. What can I use against that? Probably Umbreon. Nope, no explosions. Oh, I forgot to reteach, Teleport? I'm not sure. Possibly, yeah. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably the 4 starters, Raichu and Melmetal, maybe? I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Okay, there's Sneasler. I might be wrong on the Melmetal, to be fair. Yeah, Chimecho. Farfetch'd, Ditto, Chimecho, and someone else were... Actually, no, it's just those three. No, it's, Oh, I don't have, Psychic. That Sneezer's faster than me? Bloody hell. My Starmie is so slow. And I don't have Psychic. Nah, of course it's in the game, it's not that. I can't be good if a person is. Hold on, so it's Sneasler, Overquill, Meltan, and Melmetal. So there's 4 Pokemon replaced. But I can't think who the 4th one is. Oh, Smeargle, that's it. Yeah, I'm a bit overleveled for this. Maybe I should have checked what the level cap was. Well, not cap, but... True, very gimmick mons. I have to admit that not having Ditto definitely made getting Squirtle a lot harder than I thought it would. Bloody hell, this thing is so fast. Is it like hasty or something? I mean, I guess I'll bring in my own Sneasler, but... Ow. Then again, I probably could just use Melmetal, couldn't I? Kind of throwing. No, I can't. It's weak to fighting. I know him, boys. I'll be taken off the sheet. Okay, that's -1 defense, so that might kill. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Oh, shoot, inner focus. I am getting washed. This isn't good. I got my own inner focus. Really not a single trainer work. That's kind of surprising, actually. And back on the outer circle. Tragic. Slow King? Slow Bro? Okay, yeah. Who can I use against this? Let's bring my Matalin. Though we might have Flamethrower or something to be fair, I don't know. Slow Proso. Thankfully, this one doesn't have Quick Draw, Quick Claws, and Headbutt, so we should be okay. I think I got rid of Earthquake for Secret Power though, so I can't actually use that. So we'll just go for Double Metal Bash. Okay, it doesn't look like it has Flamethrower at least. Oh, true, yeah, I guess Miss Ball isn't there, is it? I didn't actually notice this until you just said, but yeah, good point. Yeah, it looks like it's a 2-shot. Yeah, to be fair, first game probably isn't as important, is it? Oh, is it Steel Wing? Okay, I didn't actually realise that. But that does make a lot of sense. Oop, switchy eye. Who's coming in? Yep, Melmetal, okay, I knew it. Unfortunately, my Ninetales is already dead, so that's not ideal. Yeah, it works really well for double Iron Bash, actually. Okay, we should be able to just go Superpower here. To be fair, Tuesday, I've killed at least one of my mons, and oh well, their Melmetal is faster than mine? Okay. Did I just get a really slow one? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm 11 levels higher, so it's not too surprising. Okay. We should be faster now, but I don't know if I kill. So this is a little... I probably want to keep that alive. So what do we do here? I guess I'll try this. I don't know if it's going to kill though. Nope, not quite. We probably get killed. Why is it so toxic? Oh, no, Kongi's throwing. All good. Cursed by curse. Neo is a dark type. Very fitting. Okay. I'm assuming this kills? Yep. So next thing is probably Slowbro or Slowking. Oh, Okay, there is no soaking, it's Arcanine. That caught me off guard. That's surprising. Arcanine? Hmm. Hisuian Arcanine. Hisuian Arcanine is pretty great, I can't deny that. Okay, do I still have Earthquake on Dragonite? Or did I get rid of that too? No, I still got it, okay. Level 90, okay. Is this the ace? A bit sweet, yeah. It do be spreading. Bit of Shell Bell? I think it's Suri, really? That's interesting. Suri... I guess Sui sounds a bit like Siri, right? That's probably why. Any advice patching Redux onto the base form? What's the issue you're having? I don't know how to help. I would double check your base form, make sure it's fine and stuff, though. Okay. Positing. Okay, cool. Okay, there's no good screenshot. Never mind. Yeah. GG's Gongi. Aromatherapy is a form of mental healing that works with fragrances. Thank you, Gongi. Very good. Okay, well, alright. Sorry, Holm, I'm not really sure without seeing it firsthand, so it's kind of hard to help. If you're in the Discord, someone could probably help you out.
Aromatherapy is a form of mental healing that works with fragrances.
Extremely true, Seas. I'll give it a 10 bits. Probably not tonight, nah. I need to still plan it out and stuff. Yeah, I guess if you ever fancy it, it could work. Okay, yeah, so I guess that's it then. So yeah, we've done the Nuzlocke, we've done all the post-game content that Gongi added to the game, so I think that's pretty much it for Royal Sapphire then. I've got no intention of doing New Game Plus or anything, so that will probably be it for this game, but it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, no problem, Gongi, thank you for making it all. It's been a lot of fun to explore. It's been very fun also to see like the references to the other hacks dotted around and that sort of thing too, so that's very cool. I know, Jeremy, just talking about aromatherapy forever. What happened? Yeah, thanks for joining me as well for the post-game. I know it was a bit non-standard, but it was still quite fun to share it all with all of you. And it's always fun to do a bit of Pokédex completion sometimes, so good stuff. Yeah, so next up is the Hate Lock. I don't know when I'm going to do that exactly, but it's probably going to be later this week. I just need to figure out some of the rules and stuff I'm doing. I'll go in depth. Appreciate the lurk, thank you. Actually, 1 second. Sorry, my cat wanted to leave the room when the door was shut. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'll probably start the Hate Lock later this week. I just need to figure out a couple things about it, like make sure I got the games prepped, so what rules I want to use, whether I want to do Colosseum XD, etc. And that sort of thing. So I'm probably going to make myself like a big spreadsheet that has all the rules and all these games and stuff. So, yeah, I think that's about it for today, so I won't be live this evening. Tiny bit Neo, yeah. I think I'm leaning towards trying it. It might be my undoing, so I might have to reconsider in the moment, but yeah. But yeah, that's everything, I think. So, I guess I'll hop into a raid. Thank you all for being here, appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back soon for the next saga. And I guess the partner saga of my streams and stuff. Yeah, thanks all, appreciate it. Right, who do I raid today? There's a couple of big names on. Trace speech idea. Which one's that from? Oh, is that when I read out Virkus thing? Makes sense. There's not too many people I normally raid today. I might go into Monet. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, we'll do Monet today. I think Monet is continuing his thing about 100% in every Pokemon game. It looks like he's also doing spin-offs, interestingly. He's doing Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs at the moment. I have never played Guardian Signs. I just know it is like Pichu with the ukulele or something. But yeah, complete mystery to me. But yeah, show Monet some love. And thank you, C's. Big wobbles. Yeah, I guess just drop a wobble in chat if you're subbed in the raid and that. I don't have a specific raid message. I should probably get one, honestly. I would say make way for Dre, but I feel like I'm just ripping off Pinky if I do that, so probably shouldn't. Hi, Dre. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I guess that's it then. So I will see you all soon. Not the Drelly raid, my god. Please don't remind me of that one. Cool. Okay, see you all later. Love and waffles indeed. Bye-bye.